Yeah, hello guys, welcome to the channel, and let's see how the Indian stock market is going. And we'll also look into some of the stocks that are at the right valuation so that you can have a look at them and you can even buy them. So let's get started. So first of all, let's look at what the indexes are doing. The Nifty Bank index. So I've drawn this. If you see, I've drawn this trend line, and it is kind of following this trend line from March 20, and it has just broken this trend line. So here also it had broken this trend line and it had gone up again. So this was a fake breakdown, but here also I think the similar trend is here, right? You see that there is a red candle, there are a set of red candles here, and then there was a green candle, and it is basically on right now. It is also on one of the support levels. So I think according to me, it most likely will stay below this red line, and it will kind of consolidate in this direction. This is what I feel, and there might be a breakout after a consolidation of, let's say, maybe 2 or 3 months. So this is what I feel what is going to happen. It might even go a little bit up and again come down. So the consolidation phase is what I'm looking into right now. And if we also go into Nifty, let me just go into Nifty as well. So in Nifty as well, let me just remove this. Yeah, in Nifty as well, I have this trend line, and it has simply broken this trend line. And if you can see that yesterday and today as well, it is not able to get past this trend line. So again, what I feel is that this will consolidate in this range only. So for a long term perspective, I think you need to look into the stocks that are at a lower valuation right now, as compared to the stocks which are, you think, which are good but are priced a little higher. So let us look at some of the stocks. One is Hindustan Unilever. So this is a stock that I'm actually heavily invested on, and I invested at the right time. uh, I've drawn some of the support and the resistance lines here. If you can see that this trend line, Hindustan Unilever is following this trend line from 2017. So this is a very strong trend line, and it has just touched this trend line. If you can see, it has just touched this trend line, and now uh, it has just touched this trend line, and now it is basically going back up, right? So this is kind of if I just go again, so this is kind of a great stock to buy right now because it is kind of near its trend line, as and also it is near its support. So you can invest in this stock. It is at a right valuation. If we see one thing, that how much it has increased from the March 2020, how much it has increased, we can clearly see that the increase till now is just 25%. So that is not a large increase as compared to what other stocks have shown us. So this is ready for a run right now. So I think this is a great stock to buy. The other stock is Lotus Labs. Again, what I think that Lotus Lab is a great stock to buy. If you can see, it is so here. If you can see, it was a kind of a head and shoulder pattern where the head was not very uh, evident, but still it was a kind of a head and shoulder pattern that was formed here. One thing that I can see is that it has a support at this level, but it has also a minor support at this level. So these two levels are kind of very essential. But as we see that Lotus Lab has basically taken a support at this level, so I think this is at a right price to buy. It is still at below its 200 EMA, so that should not be a minor concern, because I mean, I think it is a great stock right now to buy it. It is again at the right valuation. Yes, If we look from March 2020, it has risen a lot. So April, so it has given a 6% return, but it has actually come back from its top about 35%. So this is currently, I think, at the right valuation. So these two stocks is are basically the stocks that you can look into. And I wanted to discuss one more stock, which is PAYTM. So we have seen that in PAYTM, it was basically the listing price was around 2100, and it opened at around 1900 and then fell a lot. And if I just go to the 15-minute time frame, we can see some kind of bullish movement here. If you see that this is kind of a rounding pattern that it formed, and this is some kind of a cup and handle, which is uh I mean, it is not in a larger time frame. I would prefer to have this kind of structure in a larger time frame, but I think currently this can be a stock that you can look into. Maybe let it come, let it because since it is currently, if you can see, this is a great support level right now. And if tomorrow it moves, I mean, if it stays above this support, so it will not jump like this. I'm pretty sure that it will not jump like this. It will instead be jumping like something like this, and then it will break out. So if it consolidates here for some time, if it consolidates here for some time, then you can look into like taking a bet on PAYTM. And this is kind of a long term, this is basically a swing trade that I'm suggesting here. So yeah, these were the three stocks that I wanted to discuss. PAYTM has actually recovered a lot from its lows, which was around 1200, 1274. So 38% recovery, that is great, right? It fell down by 34%, but if we see at the original price in which it was valued, right, 2150, it fell down for about 40%. So, and it has to move up, it has moved up 30-40%, but it has to again move up uh to get to the original price. It has to move up again somewhere around 20%. So uh I'm not sure whether it will move up 20% tomorrow. So this will be a kind of a long bet. So try to consolidate, try to see if it consolidates, and if then it gives a green candle, like breaking this resistance, then you can enter into this. So yeah, these were the stocks that I wanted to discuss today. uh yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye.